Hey everyone, welcome back to another Roblox adventure. Today we're taking on A Simple Obby Saga. At first, this game looks easy, but don't let the name fool you. Every stage brings a brand new challenge, and one wrong jump can send us all the way back to the last checkpoint. Let's see if we can beat the entire First few obby stages without are giving pretty up, simple, giving us a chance to warm up. We need to stay focused, time every jump carefully, and avoid rushing. The controls feel smooth, but even the easiest obstacles can catch you by surprise if you're not paying attention. The controls feel smooth, but even the easiest obstacles can catch you by surprise if you're not paying attention. Now we're entering the water-themed section. The platforms are farther apart, so every jump needs perfect timing. One mistake means falling into the water and starting over from the checkpoint. So far, we're doing pretty well, but the difficulty is definitely increasing. These moving platforms make everything much harder. We have to be patient and wait for the perfect moment before jumping. Rushing is the fastest way to lose progress. Every successful jump gets us one step closer to the finish. Now we're facing narrow platforms and spinning obstacles. This is where concentration really matters. The game keeps introducing new mechanics, so every stage feels different. I actually like how the challenges stay fresh instead of repeating the same obstacles. The red laser section is probably one of the hardest parts so far. We have to avoid touching the lasers while keeping our balance. It looks easy from a distance, but it's much tougher once you're actually playing. Let's stay calm and keep moving forward. We're making solid progress now. The checkpoints are becoming more valuable because the stages are getting longer and more difficult. Every successful jump feels rewarding, and every mistake teaches us something for the next attempt. This next area combines multiple obstacles together. We have disappearing platforms, tricky jumps, and dangerous hazards all in one section. It's definitely testing our skills, but we're not giving up. The finish line is getting closer with every stage. We're almost at the end now. The final challenges are pushing our timing and accuracy to the limit. One bad jump could ruin everything. So let's stay focused and finish strong. This has been a really fun obby with a nice balance between easy and difficult stages. And there it is, the final stretch. I can already see the finish line in the distance, but this is exactly where most players make mistakes. After coming this far, it's easy to get overconfident, but we're staying calm and taking one jump at a time. Every platform feels more rewarding than the last. We're so close now that I can almost taste the victory. One more careful jump, and another. Don't rush. Almost there. Yes, we made it. That was an awesome challenge from start to finish. I honestly didn't expect this obby to be so much fun. The level design kept introducing new obstacles without ever feeling repetitive, and the difficulty increased at the perfect pace. Every checkpoint felt earned, and every completed section made me want to keep going. If you're looking for an obby that's fun, challenging, and satisfying to beat, I definitely recommend giving this one a try. Alright, this next section already looks a lot more challenging than the last one. Those platforms are pretty small, and I know one bad jump could send us all the way back to the checkpoint. Let's slow things down and focus on our timing. Nice, first jump is clean. That's exactly what we wanted. Now let's line up the next jump carefully. Perfect. We're building some confidence now. Every successful jump makes the next one feel a little easier. But this game has a way of surprising you when you least expect it. I can already see a few tricky obstacles waiting ahead, so I'm definitely not getting too comfortable. Let's keep moving. These platforms look simple, but the spacing is actually pretty awkward. It's really easy to overshoot or jump too early. Alright, nice landing. That was closer than I expected. I honestly thought I was going to miss that one. We're still alive, though, and that's what matters. Every checkpoint feels like a huge win because it saves so much progress. Now we're entering another section, and the colors are changing a bit. I always like when obbies switch up the environment because it keeps everything feeling fresh. Instead of repeating the same challenge over and over, this game keeps introducing new ideas. That's one of the reasons it's actually fun to play. Okay, here comes another difficult jump. Deep breath and go. Nice. We made it. That timing was almost perfect. If I had jumped even a second earlier, I definitely would have fallen. That's why patience is so important in games like this. Rushing almost never works. I can already see the next checkpoint up ahead, and that's giving me even more motivation. We're making steady progress without too many mistakes, and that's exactly how you beat long obbies. One careful jump at a time. There it is, checkpoint unlocked. Let's go? That feels amazing. Every checkpoint is another step closer to the finish line, and we're not stopping now. Looking ahead, I can already tell the next area is going to be even harder, but that's what makes this challenge exciting. As we move deeper into the obby, it's becoming clear that the game isn't holding back anymore. Every section introduces something completely different, which means we can't rely on the same strategy over and over again. We have to stay alert, watch every obstacle carefully, and react quickly. That's one of the things I really enjoy about this game. It keeps you thinking instead of just jumping from platform to platform. All right, here comes another challenge. These platforms are a little smaller than before, and they're spaced farther apart. That means timing is everything. Let's line this up. Nice jump. That was clean. Sometimes the safest jump is the slowest one. There's no reason to rush when we're making steady progress. I can already tell that the next section is going to test our patience. There are multiple jumps in a row, and one mistake could mean repeating the whole thing. Let's stay focused. First jump, perfect. Second jump, nice. Third jump, wow, that was close. I honestly thought I was going to fall there. Checkpoint unlocked. That's exactly what we needed. Every checkpoint feels like a reward after working through a difficult section. It's always satisfying knowing that even if something goes wrong, we won't have to replay everything again. Looking ahead, I can see the colors changing once more. I like how each area has its own style. It makes the entire adventure feel much bigger, and it keeps the gameplay fresh from beginning to end. So far, this has been a really fun experience. Now we've got another series of jumps. These look simple at first glance, but appearances can be deceiving. One small mistake is all it takes. Let's keep our movements smooth and controlled. Nice, another perfect landing. We're definitely getting into a rhythm now. I always find it interesting how confidence changes the way you play. At the beginning of the game, every jump feels scary. But after clearing enough stages, you start trusting yourself a little more. Of course, that's also when the game likes to surprise you with something unexpected. All right, what's waiting for us next? This section looks longer than the previous one. That usually means more opportunities to make mistakes. So patience is going to be our biggest advantage. No rushing. One platform at a time. Nice. We made it through another difficult section without falling. That's exactly what we wanted. Our progress has been really consistent so far, and hopefully we can keep that momentum going all the way to the finish. Let me know down in the comments which Obby or Roblox game I should play next. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next video. It really helps support the channel and lets me know you're enjoying these videos. It really helps support the channel and lets me know you're enjoying these videos. Also, turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Take care, everyone.